This cat just wanted to have canned food every day. So in just 2.5 years it not only grew into a tall, strong guy, but also learned how to do household chores on its own. If it noticed there weren't enough groceries at home, it would even run to the supermarket by itself to shop and cook for the girl when she came home from work. All because it understood one feline philosophy: as long as you're alive, you must have money. If it couldn't make its hunting owner work and earn money properly, then it would only be left to starve in the rear. It understood this from the moment it first entered the home. Indeed, its owner was a human who could turn her own home into a garbage dump. But even so, the kitten never disliked the girl. It could never forget how she found it almost frozen to death in the snow, and how she burst into tears when she saw it was safe. So because of that, while the kitten worked itself to exhaustion at home every day, the girl lazed around doing nothing. Although she was curious why the kitten had grown so big, whenever she asked, it would bring out a body fat scale, clearly trying to say it hadn't gotten fat. The irrelevant answer made her stop asking further. Although this was her first time raising a cat, she knew her cat was special, but as long as she kept it secret, it would be fine. But just as she thought that, she suddenly remembered what her boss had said yesterday. He somehow knew she had a cat at home, which was strange, because she had never told him. Thinking back now, his reaction had been very calm. Not like how someone would react upon seeing a kitten. It was more like he had been to her home 2 years ago, though she had no memory of that. Setting that aside, if it were true, that would be bad, because before the kitten grew into a strong guy, her room had always been a pile of trash. It only changed after the kitten took over housework. But when she asked the kitten if it remembered anything, it immediately pretended to be dead. After all, that scene had been unforgettable for it too. Luckily, the girl knew what it was thinking. At first, she felt a bit embarrassed, saying the room had only been a little messy back then, but the kitten puffed up immediately upon hearing that. So she quickly corrected herself, saying it had been like a forest of mold. After the girl left for work, the kitten's day was only just beginning. Whenever there weren't enough groceries at home, it would also run to the supermarket to shop. Passers-by were shocked at the sight. They thought they were hallucinating from exhaustion. After all, where in the world would you find such a strange cat? One that was not only muscular but could also pick vegetables. If it was just their imagination, others would think they had lost their minds. And what if it was just someone wearing a cat costume? So after thinking about it, no one dared to speak for a long time. Of course, there are exceptions to everything. The store clerk didn't expect the strange customer to return, and the store manager happened to be there too. But the manager loved cats very much. This time he finally had the chance to touch this bouncy kitten. Fortunately, the clerk was already used to it. But there was one thing she couldn't figure out. She believed this was a customer in a cat costume. What's so good about petting a fake cat anyway? But she had to admit, the costume looked incredibly realistic. For example, she couldn't even see where the zipper was, so she couldn't help but be curious. She asked the kitten if it had sewn the outfit itself.